People talk. Have you noticed? Now, sometimes that's negative. People like to tell bad news and we like to spread gossip, but folks also like to tell good news. We like to talk about exciting things. A few days back, the Atlanta Braves scored 29 runs, I think it was, in a single game. A new record for them, maybe for Major League Baseball, I'm not sure. The only reason I know about it, I wasn't watching the game and don't follow, but I know about it because people were talking about it. It was popping up on Instagram and on Facebook and in the news. We like to tell good news, things that are exciting for us. The Braves scored somebody who won a gazillion dollars in a lottery, or somebody local who may have won much less. We tend to tell those stories about the guy who won $1,000, or I think somebody even won over $1 million here once. And so we tell those things about a bargain that we found, a new restaurant, some particular food. Some people love to tell stories about food and share pictures. I mean, look at this recipe and look at this food. Or maybe it was my grandchild pooped in the potty. With a grandkid, everything's a big event. We like to tell good news. In Mark chapter 5, one of my, favorite stories of the Bible, favorite because I can just really picture this one, and it would be a great video if somebody would do that with it, is the story about the demoniac man, the man who's possessed, and he is just out of his mind. And people have tried to chain him up, and he lives out in the cemetery, and he's broken the chains, and he runs around naked, and he howls and screams during the night, and he's cut himself, and he's scarred all over. And he's just a bizarre figure. And when Jesus and the disciples land on the shore, this guy comes running out to them. He is a walking disaster. His life is a mess. And in just a matter of moments, Jesus has changed all that. And those things are gone, and the man is dressed and sitting and carrying on a normal conversation. You can just imagine how much that was different for him and how excited he would be, his family, his community. At the end of that event, Jesus has this to say to him: go home to your own people and tell them how much the Lord has done for you and how he has had mercy on you. So the man went away and began to tell in the Decapolis how much Jesus had done for him, and all the people were amazed. Now Jesus told him to go home, go tell your family and maybe the neighbors. This guy went to the Decapolis, which was a name for Deca is 10. It was a 10 city, a 10 village region. So he didn't just go home, he goes everywhere. And all the people are amazed because apparently he's pretty well known. He's a little bit infamous for who he was and how crazy he has been. But he couldn't help but tell the good news. There's an expression in the King James Bible that has stuck with me for years that I just for some reason liked when I was young. It happens once in Luke 165 that you see on the screen. It was noised abroad. Something significant happens and it's noised abroad. People talk. In this case, that was noised abroad throughout all of Jerusalem and the hill country of Judea. Word spreads, people talk. What's good in the good news for you? What's exciting about what the Lord has done for you and how he has shown mercy to you? Jesus told that man to go tell people. I think we have the same opportunity as well as obligation to tell it. Hasn't God done something good for you? Isn't it good to be forgiven, to be in your right mind? Some of us have more dramatic stories than others, but all of us have something in the good news. Tell us in the comments, if you will. Let's share again. What is it that's good about the good news for you? What is it that you would be excited to tell people about? What is it that you think about the good news that might help us fuel the fire if we think about it more and talk about it more? Let's noise it abroad some. Start in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say.